Alright, so we got the cam chain dropped in there, I guess. Yeah. And we're getting ready to pull the head off and see what it looks like in there. We got these 4 inner bolts and these 4 outer bolts. It's gonna be interesting. Getting ready to see how messed up that piston looks. I'm hoping the jug isn't too scored, and I'm hoping the piston is salvageable, and where all I gotta get is rings, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. Alright, we just undid all the bolts for the head, and we tapped it loose to where now it's not snug onto the gasket anymore, it's not stuck anymore. So go ahead and pull it off, Billy. Really oily piston. So that's, dang, that's just bad looking. It's got some dirty valves. Looks dirtier on camera than it does in real life. Yeah, you can see just the valves are really dirty.
It smells really funky. It smells like a
Goodyear tire. I thought that was my fart, actually. But yeah, you're right. It is the freaking burn up oil.
Yeah. It smells like a burnt Goodyear tire. Alright. Let's put this somewhere safe. I guess I'll put it over here.
So shall we, can we turn the crankshaft right now? Without having to worry about that chain?
Well, yeah, actually, you can't turn it with that chain like that.
Can we pull the chain up so this way we can have a pin so this way we can check a look at the scoring?
Well, we're about to pull the jug off.
Alright.
So you'll see it in just a second here if I can get the brake free.
Alright, moment of truth.
Oil is dripping down. Get a shot of that.
I gotta get a light on that real quick. Yeah, oil is dripping out of the block. Coming up.
Looks kind of loose in there.
Oh God, the jug looks like it's scored to hell.
Oh, well, it's stuck at the moment. Oh, I see why. I forgot the chain tensioner. Well, no, it's not chain tensioner. It's just.
Guess the bolts are a little warped.
They'll do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I think it's this one in here. Hold on, let me see how straight this is.
He's not wanting to cooperate. I think it's a piston, actually.
Nope. I can feel it's not the piston.
Okay.
No. It's right over here. It's these two. Just takes a little. Just gotta wiggle it. While I press on these, can you wiggle it up there and try to pull it off gently? Gently.
Alright, hold on. We'll give you a right back. Alright, so here's the news. It's pretty bad. Piston is definitely unsalvageable. It's scratched up pretty nasty. Oh God, that wrist pin is freaking tight as hell.
I'm surprised it's driving
really
this
tight
thing around.
Yeah, it's gonna need a. You guys are connecting rod on the crank. Okay, connecting on the crankshaft ain't bad. We don't have hardly any up and down play. Side to side is not too bad. It's like it's supposed to be. But the wrist pin, yeah, wrist pin's freaking tight though.
Yeah, it must have gotten real hot.
I mean, if it can hold its position, every way I turn it, that's pretty freaking tight.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised this thing ran for as long as it did today.
Yeah, we're going to have to flush the block out a little bit in there. See a little bit of junk that fell in there.
Yeah.
Looks like a little piece of pollen, actually.
Let's see how this looks. God, that is just awful. It definitely ain't looking good.
Mm-hmm. Get some good pictures of that so you can send it to the guy.
Yeah, I will.
Oh man.
Son of a bitch.
You don't squeeze those too much, you don't want to loosen them in there.
Yeah, that ain't good, man. So I guess I gotta buy a new piston. I gotta get the jug bored. I guess I gotta get a little bit of an oversized piston, maybe 0.25 over 0.27, I think is actually.
Get new gaskets.
Yeah, I gotta get a gasket kit and all that crap. Yeah, this motor don't look too good. It's just piston. That's the only thing that doesn't look good. Piston and block.
No big deal. Just new parts, put them in, be set.
Yeah. I need to start saving up some money now because I have nothing. God, that is just awful. At least I got another piston to save.
Put that on your keychain.
Mm-hmm. Just glad the connecting rod where it connects to the crankshaft isn't bad.
Yeah, it's about the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, very little play. It's not bad at all.
Well, it's supposed to have a teeny bit play. It's probably got a tiny bit more than, it's still in the range.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. We can always stick a feeler gauge in there and see how much play it has. Make sure it's still within specs.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still within specs. It doesn't look bad.
Damn.
That thing is stiff. I think what they did is they ran it till it got too hot.
Yeah, probably in a mud hole or something. Just pin the damn throttle and let it redline in the hot heat and just let it get way
what I
too
think
hot.
happened is they ran it without an adequate amount of oil in it, and they ran it too hot, and it didn't get a good enough lubrication. And then what they probably did is then they overfilled it, trying to see if it fixed the problem. Didn't. Whew.
Yeah, it's not looking too pretty.
Oh, look at this.
Scrape your fingernail across it. See
No,
how
look
bad
at
it
this.
feels.
This is what was stopping it right there. Look
Oh
at that.
God, that's a chunk of piston right there.
Yeah, and it's like welded.
It welded itself to the damn side. So no
Yeah,
wonder
they
couldn't
ran
get
it
out.
too hot without good enough oil in there.
Well, then that's disappointing.
Yep. They must have had it in like first or second gear.
Yep.
Going through the mud holes.
Well, I guess whenever we get it, yeah, I'll make a video of us putting it back together with the fresh new piston and everything. It's probably gonna be quite some time, but I'll go ahead and edit and upload this video here, and now y'all can see what a Fat Cat motor taken apart looks like, because I haven't been able to find a single YouTube video of such a thing being done.
So for everyone out there, we finally are making a video for you. We hope it'll help you with if you're doing the same kind of project. It's it's time consuming. It takes a little patience, but it'll have a good outcome.
Yep.
It's gonna look good when it's done.
I think I'm gonna have to order a new sprocket too, because take a look at this. Got there's more than half of it gone.
Yep.
Teeth are worn down to nothing. Someone was dogging the hell out of this thing. Oh man.
Alright, well, let's get back to work.
Alright, new discovery. We can actually see there's a bluing on the connecting rod. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. Let's see if I can get another light on it. But, yeah, you can see where it's light down at the very bottom of the connecting rod where it attaches to the crankshaft, and it gets really, really dark going up. It actually got so ridiculously hot that it's like forged the crankshaft. I mean the connecting rod. So it's probably a little more like cast iron now. It's more brittle, but it's harder. Which is probably exactly what happened to the piston here. I guess they got it way too hot, and fried the hell out of the damn piston. I guess just didn't have any lubrication because the oil was getting cooked out of it. Daggone. Alright, quick update. The piston Turns out the wrist pin here was pretty much seized onto the connecting rod, so the pivot that was running today, it was actually pivoting inside of the piston. So the connecting rod, instead of it pivoting on the wrist pin was pivoting inside of the piston, which is really not good. And we're finally getting it to move. We've been hammering the living hell out of it. Luckily we don't have any more side-to-side play with the connecting rod, so we haven't damaged that. But it's being a real pain in the rear, and we're still trying to hammer it through. We're just taking a quick break here, and the next clip you'll see will be it out, I guess. Alright, we got some bad news. We got some very bad scoring inside of the wrist pin section of the connecting rod. It's pretty nasty looking. Yeah, if anyone knows that I might be able to ream that out just a little bit. Some of the scratches are really, really deep though. But if anyone knows that it's possible to ream that out enough to where the scratches won't affect the wrist pin, and I could salvage this connecting rod, because I really do not feel like breaking open the engine in half and having to take the crankshaft apart and everything, because that is a lot of work. If anyone knows anything about being able to save that, I wish the camera would freaking focus so y'all could see how deep that is, but it's pretty deep. It's only in one line in the center though, where it's really scratched up and pitted.
Got a little bit of scratch on top, but not nearly as deep.
Yeah, on the top it's not that bad. It's just dead center all the way around, and at the very bottom here. Up here's fine. Down here it's really deep. If I could ream that out, because it's only in the center, like I said. The center is where it's cut in. All the way around the sides, got about a 1/4 inch on either side where it's fine. I'm thinking that might just be salvageable if I ream that out enough to where the scratches aren't going to affect the wrist pin. I want to hear y'all's opinion on this, because I'm going to need it.